Alrighty, Aquarius. So this is going to be your reading for September 1st through the 7th. Thank you so much for joining me back on my YouTube channel. If you are new, please make sure you do hit that subscribe button so that you can go ahead and join the tribe. And if you are returning, welcome back. So this is going to be a general reading. We're going to get straight into it. Please keep in mind, take everything with a grain of salt because everything I say may or may not apply to your situation specifically because it is general. The best bet is going to be to get a personal reading. If you do want one of those, definitely check out my information below in the description box as well as the comment section. And let's go ahead and get straight into your reading. So what's going on with my Aquarius for September 1st through the 7th? What is the message that my Aquarius need to hear for September 1st through the 7th? Okay. Aquarius for September 1st through the 7th. Aquarius for September 1st through the 7th. Okay, and then the energy surrounding my Aquarius love life. Okay, so I already know the theme of this reading already off rip, okay? So let's go ahead and get straight into it. Before I actually get into what I'm seeing, I want to go ahead and read the postcard from your spirit guides. This is what they want you to know or carry with you throughout this week, all right? So this card says, Dearest you, check in occasionally with yourself about your motives behind actions you plan on taking, especially when you have an end game in mind. Is the source of your motivation desire or entitlement? Maybe you're drawn to a certain path because you think it will bring you a feeling related to the outcome you seek, like safety or wholeness. Know that you will see a reflection in the outer world of the motive that drives you forward. Do you need a motive? Can you simply be pulled in a direction your soul calls you toward? Calls you toward joy, discovery, growth, or adventure, participating in something compelling and meaningful without trying to define it. If you can step forward, surrender to whatever spirit has in store for you, you will be amazed at how things turn out. Check your motives, then hand them over to spirit. Everybody here wants the best for you. Excuse me if I could read. So there is a need for you to check in with yourself. Why are you doing certain things? Is the reason for why you're doing certain things valid? Is it something that aligns with your own principles? And is it something that's for your own good or for the highest good of others? Because sometimes, as you guys being Aquarius, you guys are very much people who think about others. And sometimes you can sacrifice your own well-being for others at times. And there's a need for you to understand, like, okay, what is making you deal with certain people in your life that may not be in alignment of what you need, especially if they are toxic, or for some of you guys, you're in like abusive relationships or just situations where people just do not align with what you are needing per se, but then you keep participating in the relationship instead of participating in the things that do matter. Some of you guys have been participating in things that don't. So there is a need for you to take your power back. And that's kind of where this reading is going. I see the word power like twice in this reading. So I definitely feel like this week is about you guys understanding your own inner strength, how you can overcome certain situations, and how taking your power back from certain people, situations, circumstances, all of that is going to be important, because if you don't, then you're just going to be eaten alive basically by whatever it may be that has power over you. Okay. Another thing I am seeing as well when it comes to like taking your power back or just having full control over your situation and being able to maneuver and get out of this sticky situation some of you guys may be in, there's a need for you to speak up for yourself. With the throat chakra card showing up here, for some of you guys, your throat chakra is way off balance, meaning you're not speaking up for yourself. You're not speaking your mind on how you truly feel. This is also like being blocked from like really speaking your truth because you feel as if it may hurt someone, like all of that. So make sure you guys are really using your throat chakra this week to get your point across. Because if you don't convey your point to the best of your ability, or if you're not clear on what you're truly feeling or what's going on, then you leave room for error or confusion on other people's part. Okay. Another thing I am seeing as well, there is a need for you guys to also have your eyes on the prize. For a lot of you, you do want to feel like you're in a more successful space as far as like in your career or just in life. And the only way that can happen is if you take, again, the power is in your own hands and really see things for what it is when it comes to changing the way that you are building your foundation here. And for some of you guys as well, there's a need for you to also understand that it takes patience and planning when it comes to getting to your desired place in life, whether that is getting a new place, what have you, whatever the circumstance may be. There's a need for you to have patience and also plan ahead of time. Don't do stuff last minute. Okay. But this week is really about you guys taking authority over your own life and not allowing, again, situations, circumstances, people, whatever it may be, to have more power over yourself than you do. Okay. Now, let's talk about your love life. Then we'll go ahead and get more in depth. We have balance, and it says love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. And I also have power, and it says you instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So again, this is understanding your own power and also understanding as well that a relationship does need balance. And beyond like what this card says, a relationship needs balance in effort, balance in, financial effort as well. If one partner is paying more than the other person, then that's not fair, So there is a need for balance in the relationship on both parts of the partners, if that makes sense, on both parties. Let me say that. Or the relationship is going to be imbalanced and it's going to transfer into, a situation where the relationship is very rocky and is all over the place because of the fact that you guys don't have a good balance on what is what. So I'm going to go ahead and see more in depth what's going on with this. What's going on with my Aquarius for September 1st through the 7th, please? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 1st through the 7th. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aquarius. September 1st through the 7th. Okay, so energy coming into this week, last week's energy, the guidance, the obstacle or issue that may come up, and the outcome of this week. Okay. So the theme of this month, or the energy I'm getting at the bottom of the deck for a lot of you, this has a lot to do with like a family situation. For some of you guys, if you are married, this has something to do with your marriage, your relationship. For some of you guys, if you have kids, this may even be, again, a situation with the person you may have kids with. But for a lot of you guys, you have somebody who you feel like emotionally completes you in an emotional sense. This is somebody who you really want to be in a relationship with. And for some of you guys, you could feel like there's a twin flame or a soulmate or someone who you could possibly marry. And for some of you guys, you could be trying to manifest this person back into your life, but they may be very defensive towards that. Or for a lot of you guys, you may have suffered through a lot of issues or challenges with this person. Okay, this looks like a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo for a lot of you guys. Possibly even another air sign. This may even be a Gemini. But coming into this week, I do have the Eight of Swords. For a lot of my Aquarius out there, you're definitely in a space of feeling like you don't know which direction to go in mentally with the situation you're in, okay? Whether this is a job, relationship, what have you, you feel like there's no sense of direction and that you're just really stuck. But you're really in a space of manifesting change in this situation if you realize, again, your own power in this, and you can change the circumstances of the situation. It's just, again, not dwelling on the past issues, also not sitting in this victim energy as far as like, okay, feeling like you can't change things, because that's not the case, okay? But what I do have for last week's energy, I do have the King of Cups. With this, you could have been dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or just someone who you care about deeply, or somebody who cares about you deeply, all right? This is somebody who's definitely emotionally invested in you. Clarifying that, I do have the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. So for some of you guys, somebody who you cared about deeply may have been juggling in this situation, and with them juggling, there may have been an imbalance in the effort or energy being put into this. You may have been exerting more financial responsibility for this relationship than this person was, or effort than this person was, and it might have threw you off financially. And for some of you guys, this may have been due to the fact that this person was juggling, and you may have put the situation on pause until you felt like you got more information on what to do with this relationship. But what I am seeing for the guidance or advice for you for this week, I do have the Ace of Pentacles. With this, for a lot of my Aquarius out there, there is a need for you to get a new job. There is a need for you to get a new job that's going to give you more finances or give you a chance to be more financially stable. For my other Aquarius out there, there's a need for you to go after new opportunities instead of going back to situations that have no chance for growth, okay? You need to look more into the future and for what's to come than going back to things that, again, are not supporting you in your growth, okay? Or dealing with people who aren't growing as individuals themselves, or staying in jobs that don't really have promising results for finances in the long term. But what I am seeing for the obstacle or issue that may come up this week, I do have the Three of Cups. With the Three of Cups, for some of you guys who are still in relationships, there may be an extra party. For others of you, if you're not in a relationship, you split up from your partner, this may be actually getting back together. Possibly, again, with the fire sign, or just that a fire sign may be the outside person that's affecting this, possibly a Leo. But yeah. Or some of you guys, you could just have a problem with a Leo. But for the outcome of this week for my Aquarius, I do have the Knight of Pentacles. With this, you guys are going to be taking your time to, again, slowly but surely start that business. Slowly but surely start looking at different jobs. Slowly but surely looking at apartments. Slowly but surely trying to repair your relationship. Clarifying that it's really, with the Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, this is really more about work. You will be taking the steps to, again, find better work, start working for yourself as an entrepreneur. You just may be having to get your money in order first before you can do that. And it may be a little uncomfortable pause for some time, but you will be able to get things in order very, very soon and be in a really good space. So that's what I'm seeing for my Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me back on my YouTube channel. If you did enjoy this, make sure you like this video and comment below and subscribe. And go ahead and check out my information if you are interested in booking me for a personal reading. And I will talk to you guys in the next reading. All right? Have an awesome week.